And that will be the final whistle. And Maidstone have won 3-2 after one of the most eventful games I think we've seen all season.
I can relax now. I mean, well, if the first 10 minutes weren't enough for that game, the whole game just turned out to be an absolute roller coaster. Maidstone going in front initially, Salisbury levelling, and then taking an early lead in the second half, and it looked like it was just going to be one of those games where Maidstone had enough chances and just weren't going to get anything from it. But Sol Andrew Smith comes on as, you know, probably the most impact I've seen from a substitute all season. Wins a penalty within 5 minutes. Great conversion from Ben Brooks, and then Sol, of course, with the winner. What a roller coaster!
It was such a strange game because Maidstone could have won that 5-0, or they could have lost it 4-3.
Yeah.
It was such a bizarre game. So many chances in the first half. Leahy was the one that hit the post. There was apparently a strong shout for a penalty for handball in the first half. We thought, we haven't actually seen it, we just heard about this from John, our cameraman here. And then for really Salisbury, what you have to say about them, the way that they played in the second half, they soaked up pressure and they always looked like they might nick something.
Yeah, I mean, if we go straight back to that first half, their play at the back, we have to say, was just shambolic. I mean, they gave the ball away numerous amount of times. I think I counted about 8 times they just given the ball away carelessly in the first half. And yeah, as I was saying during the commentary, that's where half of Maidstone's chances were coming from. And yeah, we did say at the end of the first half, you know, Maidstone could and should have probably been about 4-1 up, and is that going to come back to bite them? It almost looked like it would do when Salisbury obviously took the early lead in the second half, but
there's a strangely kind of muted atmosphere here as well. At the end, it's not like the sort of scenes after, for example, the win against Torquay, when everybody was really, it was a winner was scored at a similarly late stage.
Yeah,
it's not quite. It's almost a feeling like we've got away with one here, I think.
I think that is the general feeling around the ground, in that we made it much harder than it should have been. Although it was probably by far more entertaining, I would have taken just being 3-1 up at half time and then a boring second half any day. But you know, it is a win. It's a much needed win, you must say, in this playoff race.
Yeah, let's not complain too much. We've won 3-2, great result, and I think we both need to get somewhere warm fairly quickly, so yeah, we'll wrap it up there. So it just remains for me to say, on behalf of myself, Fred Atkins, my co-commentator Alex Delval, our producer Sean Skerr, and our cameraman John Gooch, thank you very much for listening. We will see you next Saturday at Hornchurch. Cheers.
Come on, you Stones.